Okay, this is the tour of the radio and solar system. It's April 18th, 2010. This is the living room of the cabin, and fireplace over there, solar panels up in the window there. It's a beautiful day. Lots of snow. Came up here on snowmobiles. We have about 8 or 9 feet of snow on the north side of the house. And anyway, that's a little synopsis of what's going on right now. So first I'll go over the let's see, the solar system. So there's 3 panels. This is a larger panel, I think 80 watts. It's up in the window here. This is a vaulted ceiling, and there's my repeater king. That's Mount Tam repeater. So the line comes down from the solar panel. It's a pretty primitive setup right now, but I'm going to redo this summer. And it goes into this charge controller right here. It's a 30 amp charge controller. It's solar panel is working, and it's charging with this yellow light. This tests the battery. So she's at 12 volts, so she's doing fine. And then that line feeds around into these 2 deep cycle group 24 batteries that are under this desk here. And that's about it for charging those 2 batteries. That one panel does that. And then this inverter, through the wires mess here, is hooked up to the these 2 deep cycle batteries. So if we want power, switch the power on there. We run things like this morning. Made some coffee here at the coffee maker. Runs this stereo. And I also have a wired extension cord right here. This is like a normal extension cord. It plugs into the inverter there and runs over here. And I wired it into, it's a little kind of a temporary setup. Wired it into this outlet here. This house was originally wired for a generator and hadn't been used forever, the house cabin. And so I wired this into here, and basically all the outlets in the cabin are hot off of the inverter. So we can plug things in around, run some lights, etc. So that's basically the system right there. Then there's a second system, which are these 2 solar panels here that are down lower that need to be raised and put up above with the other one. And they run into this charge controller right here. And from there, it's normally going into this deep cycle gel cell. And keeping it charged and topped off. But right now I wired it in with these power poles. Basically the whole system is based around power poles. These connectors right here. And it's right now charging these 3 batteries, which are ex-Honeywell alarm batteries that I get. They swap them out every 4 years or 5 years, and a lot of them are really good shape and are able to use. So they're good for running lights around the cabin. So you just unhook this, pick up the battery. You know, these are small. And I have this is a 12 volt fluorescent light, and it's wired to a power pole. And basically you just plug it into there, and you have light. You unplug it, turns it off. So that's a real basic setup. So you can move it around the cabin or wherever and run 12 volt lighting. Okay, so that's basically the electrical system and the power system. Next is the radio. This is a Yaesu 2800, FT-2800, which is now discontinued. They replaced it with the 2900. This is a 2-meter only rig, and it runs up to 65 watts. So it's a little bit higher power. It's the highest power. When I bought this, it was the highest power, basically, mobile they were making. So right now I have that wired in with a jumper cable over to my Mirage amp, which is right over here. And this is a 2-meter amp that turn on like that, and it has a preamp built into it, so that increases the signal level, so the squelch goes on. It can be worked on SSB and CW. Right now I have it on FM mode, and this puts out a rated for 160 watts, and this is called the B2518G amp. And these are the cooling fins on top. I brought this up in the snowmobile this trip. And then it feeds into this line, which goes down, around, and through the floor of the cabin right there. And I'll do a little tour outside. Going back to the window over here. And it goes under the cabin. Whoa, I gotta open the window first. Okay, so it comes out right here under the cabin. Oh, gosh, it's a gorgeous day. And up this pole. And this is right here, this is an 1.5-inch electrical conduit that I attached to this 2x6, and goes up, 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 up. Whoa, bend over. Okay, and there's the Tram dual band. It's a 70 centimeter 2-meter, and it's guy wired there, and another one comes down here to the deck attachment right there. Well, I'm out here, do a little tour of the outside here. It's gorgeous. This is from the deck, the front deck of the cabin. Hot tub's under there, that big pile of snow. You can see the frame there holding the snow up. And there's another electrical part of the electrical system. There is it's a fog lamp for a car that I wired up there. So you can run 12-volt light out here when you're barbecuing. So you just plug in wire into that power pole that's hanging from there, and you have light. Anyway, gosh, it's gorgeous out here. Okay, go back in. Whoa, through the window. And that's basically the setup of the radio. And I can go ahead and I have a bunch of repeaters programmed in here. So there they are. Keying through them. It goes through about 20-30 repeaters. I don't even know where that one is. I gotta get my list out. And I have simplex programmed in and everything else. So let's go back to Mount Tam in case Melissa calls. She uses the HT from the dining room and is able to contact me with 2.5 to 5 watts and get up to the cabin here. I was running in, this unit with 5 watts back to Mount Tam actually. So I'll just go ahead and turn off this amp. I don't need that on. And that's the system. Cheers.